Welcome back to my channel. This is all about food, nutrition, health, but today we're going to talk something different as we have all, had a beautiful year. I hope we all have had a beautiful year full of blessings in 2024. And as we hop into 2025, I have actually done some self reflection and I've noted down three lessons from 2024 or even something that was really important to me that I've learned from and three things that I would want to rectify and implement in 2025 so I can be a better version of myself, achieve a lot more beautiful things professionally and personally. So let's get into the video. So let's get started. I don't know how, but I was not a vision board person, but this year I decided to make a vision board for myself. I don't know if you can see it. But yeah, so this vision board, it will just help me achieve a lot more things that I want to personally, professionally, again, like I said. And I've always been someone who's believed into manifestation, and I've been a manifestor ever since, and things have beautifully worked out for me. So I think let's try vision board. Let's see how it goes. It will just help me stay on track and consistent with whatever I want. Okay, now getting back to the lessons that I've learned in 2024. First, I think it was a beautiful year for me. Have not, I could not even imagine that I have a huge success in my business. I have personally had a lot of growth because this year has taught me a lot of things that I think I will implement in 2025. But here are top three lessons from 2024 that I think were the most important for me. The first is to not be so worked up, to not constantly be thinking about work, to not be all into professional life, because this year, because I have seen a huge growth in my business, my venture, Fries to Fit. It's also been kind of, I've developed that attitude where I'm constantly thinking about work. Okay, I have to do this, I have to do that, this content is pending. And also, as a content creator and a nutritionist, you're constantly thinking about what can I do next, because there's just so much to do. There are so many ideas. So I'm just constantly into work. That I learned, that don't be so worked up. Take it easy, relax and chill a little bit. Things will, just happen when it has to happen, and find a balance. So I was unable to find a balance, which I'm sure will happen in 2025. Um, Second will be consistency is the key. I was at, and I'll give you an example. I've been someone who's very disciplined, who's very consistent as a person as well. So if I pick something, I'll make sure, or even a task, I'll just make sure that I finish it. There's no stopping. So I love challenges. So back when I was on Instagram in 2023 December, I was at a 10K follower, and I had no clue as to, okay, reaching even 100K follower on Instagram would be like, oh my god, that's me. But now we are at a 400 and something, so that's beautiful. I took up a task in last year December as to, okay, let me see what happens when I'm being consistent with my work on Insta, when I'm posting every single day. And within 1 month, I could see a huge growth. So that's the power of consistency, because in terms of my health, I have been someone who's very consistent otherwise also. It's been years that I don't skip my workout. My eating has been clean. So in terms of that, I was consistent. In terms of my professional work, I was so not so consistent. So this year, I took it as a challenge to just see what happens when I post every day on Insta, and boom, magic happened. So I think, yeah, consistency is the key. Within a year, I've been able to reach up to 400 plus K followers. Beautiful people, beautiful community where people just want to grow and learn more about health. So I think that's been great for me. Uh, the third lesson is importance of health. Though I have been someone who is very healthy, but also at some point this year, some bits and pieces, I did see myself neglect my mental health because of work. And I was, like I said, I was constantly too worked up, though my physical health was most optimum on every single day, but um, mental health not so much. So I think not just physical health, but even mental health is also very, very important. You cannot lose out on yourself just to be or reach that one goal, because there's no end to it. So yeah, so these are top three lessons for me. Don't be too worked up. Consistency is the key, and I hope I'm able to be as consistent as possible in professional life now. And the last will be importance of mental health, especially. Three things that I want to improvise in 2025. First is personal growth, which is start reading more books. I have gotten into this habit of reading more books about manifestation, nutrition, and self-reflection or personal growth books. So I like reading those things. I like anything that's more about self-development. So yeah, I want to read more books. I want to get into reading a lot. I want to watch more podcasts, which I've really been hooked up to because it just gives you so much learning, and be more creative. Learn things, be more open to ideas, um, just venture out what creativity can work next. So I think, yeah, be more creative. The next is to relax a little bit. We all have big goals for 2025, but I think it's important to also relax a little bit. This year, like I said, 2024 was huge for me. It was really good, but I would just want to chill a bit. Let's see how things unfold for me, and I'm ready for it. I think just running in the race, or just being too behind things and being too worked up doesn't really work out for anybody. You have to put in the work, of course. You have to make sure that you're putting in the efforts, but also just be okay with relaxing. Take a step back, chill. So that's the second thing that I want to do, which is just let it be. It's okay. Just ease it out sometimes. And the last is give more importance to my relationships in life, which is with my family, my friends. Um, I, as a person, I believe I'm too, when I get into something, I'm just wholly and solely into it. And I'm someone who's very disciplined as a person. I will go to bed at a certain timing. I'll wake up at the same timing. I'll eat my meals at the same timing. And I think being too healthy also is not good for you. Being too disciplined also is not great for you. So I think this year I will just, let things go, or let my health, not in an unhealthy way, but just just ease out a little bit, relax a little bit. It's okay if I don't work out some days. It's okay if my dinner doesn't happen at a certain timing. It's okay if I rather push my dinner late to sit down with my family. So I think that's what I need to learn. I need to be more flexible as a person, because I'm very tight with my schedule and with my routine. So I think I just want to like lose out and be a little bit more flexible as a person. And I'm sure that will help me build a lot more better relation with my family, my parents, my siblings, with myself. So I'm going to remove some time for myself as well. And the last thing is to not set big goals for 2025. Just try to be 1% better each day. That's how you will be able to reach the ultimate best. When you plan big things, when you plan big goals and you try to achieve all of it together, you will just end up failing. So have big goals, but the process of reaching to it should be 1% better every day. Don't try to rectify everything just first day of January, but just take it easy. And yeah, these were the three lessons that I've learned in 2024. These are the three things that I want to focus on in 2025. I hope this year unfolds beautifully for all of us. Let's make the most of it. Let's start it on a good note. And yeah, just giving you lots of love and happiness, and wish you good health this year as well. Bye bye.